Hi, hello, welcome. I know it's been a while. Let's not get into all that. Today I do have a new pick a card for you guys. And normally lately what I've been doing, besides the whole last month, is using those mystery packs for the mini toy brands, Adorables, which I do have a lot still left. Surprisingly, I haven't given into the temptation of opening them and have been saving them for my readings, but today I just went ahead and selected these. So since I'm not doing that, I have had some usual, I've mentioned before my fun ghost stories, and I have a few. I actually have one that I was saving for last month, but of course that didn't work out, obviously, and I am going to be sharing that today. But if you're not really interested in that, you just want to get to the reading, the timestamps are in the description and comment section. For the rest of you guys that are hanging out with me, my little ghost story revolves around this amethyst. You guys don't see it usually in my stones because it's usually under my pillow. For those of you who don't know, amethyst is known for helping with your intuition, but when you put it under your pillow, it's good for protection. And that's what I need, my psychic protection stone. And so I slept with it under my pillow. Let's say I started doing this like March or so, just giving, some type of an idea of when I started doing it. And I want to say maybe a couple months later, the stone was gone. So I was like, well, it's under my bed. No biggie, right? It's under my bed. I'll get to it when I get to it. I didn't get to looking for it. I want to say about, let's say June-ish. So I'm looking under my bed and I cannot find it. Because you would think it would be right there. It would be right there. And it wasn't. I even got on my hands and knees. I lit up the flashlight on my phone. I'm like, where the hell is this rock? Where is it? I couldn't find it. And I was like, okay, well, I guess, I don't know what happened to it. And you hear from a lot of different tarot readers, and maybe some of you that are tarot readers and are listening will attest to this, that some of them are like, I have tarot cards that go missing. And then, later on I find them. I've been lucky enough, like knock on wood, that I haven't lost any tarot cards. My tarot cards pretty much in the box after they're done. Honestly, they go right back into the box. And so I was like, okay. So let's fast forward to, let's say, probably maybe happened towards the end of August, maybe early September, probably end of August, where I have like a little nightstand next to my bed, and I usually put my water bottle there. And I'm drinking my water while I'm opening it up, and the lid falls underneath the bed. Like, okay, well, fine. So tell me why it is that I reached under trying to get the cap for that water bottle, and instead of the cap coming out, what came out was the amethyst. I kid you not. I kid you not. How is it that I'm down on my hands and knees with a freaking flashlight looking for this amethyst and I do not see it? And then I'm just trying to get my water bottle cap. Don't even look. I just reach under the bed, because I'm like, it's the cap. I mean, it's nothing fancy. This is what I'm looking for right here. I'm looking for this. And instead, this is what came out. I don't know. I have no explanation for it. I have no explanation for it. That's my little ghost story. Yeah, I've had other things, but other things are a little bit more trippy. Like, this one I'm still kind of in denial about. Going into my bathroom, and this is where that last incident happened. I don't know what video, what pick a card I talked about it, but I talked about that whole incident in the bathroom. And this is probably maybe just a few days after too, but I go in there and usually I leave my shower curtain either open or closed, but after I shower usually it's opened. That night I had it closed and I just hear like this scratching at the curtain, and that just I'm still in denial about that. I'm just like, nope. But guess who doesn't go to the bathroom with that curtain closed anymore? It's open. It's open. Yeah, I don't know. That's my ghost stories. Yeah, do I open myself up to it when I do this? Yes. Do I ask for protection? Oh my gosh, big capital yes on that. But I've been open to this my entire life. Just didn't realize why until lately. So, today's pick a card reading though. What are their thoughts of you right now? Because obviously we haven't looked into it since last month. Maybe something has shifted, you know, I kind of hope so, but you never know where the energies are at. Timestamps are in the description and comment section. Meet you guys at your pile. Hi, pile 1. You guys are the Rubik's Cube. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Welcome back. Welcome, whichever applies to you. Just thank you for tuning into this pick a card reading. We're taking a look at your person's current thoughts right now. So let's get to it. You guys are the Rubik's Cube. I didn't go through that in the beginning like I normally do. Forgive me. Let's get to your pick a card reading. Let's get these cards. Let me move this amethyst that I just talked about. Alright, what do we have here? So beginning for you guys, pile 1, we have the 9 of Potions, the Knight of Candles, and the 5 of Needles. Let's clarify your cards. Yes, this is going to be a new deck. We have the 2 of Coins, the Moon, and the 4 of Coins, 4 of Pentacles. So let me just take a look here. What do we have a lot of? We do have Pisces energy is coming through. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pisces is the strongest, I would say. I mean, there is a little bit of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for those of you interested. If you're not, that's totally cool. Everything's pretty much here. Pisces is what I'm going to be calling out as being the strongest, but we'll see once we get through the reading, right? Because that can change once I actually get the energy from these cards and see what's going on with your person as far as what they're thinking about you. Okay, so your person is thinking very highly of you, pile 1. They are. They're adoring you. They're like just captivated by you. You are everything to them. Like everything they could have ever wanted in a person, you fit that bill for them. Probably even things that they didn't even realize that they could want in someone. They want in you, or things that they may have thought like, oh, well, I don't want someone like that. And you changed that whole script for them. You just change their mind. They're like, wow, I really like that. Like maybe there's something a little bit quirky for something. That's what I'm getting. Someone is like, to them, you're a little bit quirky, or there's something you do that's a little bit quirky. You know, if it applies, then you know that's for you, but if not, ignore it. And your person's kind of just in this, well, what do I do? How do I impress them? They don't feel like you're equal. They just feel uneven, not on the same page, not on your level. They do want to get your attention. They do want to win you over. They just don't know how. They don't know if they can. It's like they want to, but yet they're nervous about it. So still positive energy I'm getting. It's nothing negative at all, you know, just them feeling a little bit just a little bit of that low self-esteem kind of thing coming through. We have the Knight of Candles and the Moon card. This is going to be very specific, and so if it doesn't resonate, just leave it. I feel like, you know, we'll see. But really what I'm getting with your person, for a lot of you, they are just kind of in and out. They haven't really been stable in your life. They might be a little bit of a player. They like, you know, playing the field, keeping their options open. They don't really commit. They might have fears of commitment. And they know that in order to even approach you, you know, going back to this first column, they have to really take hold of their fears. Like they need to take like the subconscious, like what they're telling themselves. It's like this battle of like, yes, I am good enough, but then the fears creep in, and it's like trying to win that and knowing that they need to change. And it's almost like, can I Do I want to? You know, but if I do, is it going to be enough? It's just all these different things rolled into one. So if that doesn't resonate for you, maybe this isn't your pile, or if the rest of this resonates, maybe that specific message isn't for you. But you guys know what is for you and what isn't. The next column we have the 5 of Needles and the 4 of Cone. I don't edit any of it. I could edit this, and I don't. I just give you whatever comes out. That's how it is. I'm just giving you, there's nothing edited here about this reading. It's, well, what I say is what you get. I'll tell you that. There's no editing involved here. The 4 of Coins, there we go. And so your person is really thinking like this whole separation, there's a lot that hasn't been said. There's a lot that they have held back from you. They understand that they're the reason why this separation has happened. They are taking blame, whether, you know, more than likely they haven't acknowledged it to you, but they are taking that responsibility of, I held back, I didn't express my feelings, I didn't tell them how wonderful, you know, I think they are, because I'm too much in this other energy. I let my fears kind of really take hold of all this, and now there's this separation. I'm missing this person, and I really get like your person really does miss you because they think so highly of you, and they're just kind of like that cause and effect. They're seeing the consequences of their choices now. That's what it comes down to. So let's get your oracle cards and add on to this. What do we have first? We have Patience. You'll see why in a second. This was the second card I flipped over. The Poison Apple, Jealousy. Have patience. And you guys know, if you've seen my readings, I live for the synchronicities, because it's just like wham bam. Like, this is a double confirmation of it and what they're thinking. And to get it from 2 different decks, I love it. I live for this stuff in my readings, and I hope you guys do too, because then you really know that it's not just like one thing, or I'm just saying that, you know, it's really, that's what it is. So before we get to the elephant in the room, let's get to this Poisoned Apple, Jealousy. And really what I get is that your person is jealous because they know how amazing and wonderful you are, and they know that other people see that too. It's something where your light shines so brightly that it's undeniable to others, and so they know that it's not just them who realize how amazing you are. And especially if you're out, you know, you're living your life, you're having fun, you're doing you, you're posting all these fun, attractive photos, and just, you know, you doing you, pile 1. Your person is jealous of that. Whether it is because there's other people, knowing that other people might be into you, maybe you are giving your attention to someone else. If that resonates, and that's for you. If not, again, disregard it. But the whole thing for them is that they're not a part of your life, and they're just thinking of how there's this separation. Maybe there's this fear like they might really lose you because of what they've done in the past. So whatever the case may be, there's some form of jealousy just because other people are getting your attention, or because you're happy. Like, you're dealing with the separation too, but you're happy, you're moving forward, you might be letting go, you're doing you. And them, it's like they're realizing, like, I have some things I need to take care of, I need to adjust if I want things to move forward with this person. So now to the elephant in the room. Patience. I know. It's not fun having to wait. It's not. And your person is hopeful that you would wait for them. And I think that's part of the other reason why they're jealous, because it's like, if it was them, would they be waiting for you? And based off of what we have here, they probably wouldn't, to be honest. And I think that's a little bit of the gaslighting, because if it was them, the roles were reversed, they wouldn't be waiting for you. They'd be out having fun too. It's just for them right now, they're not ready. They have things that they need to take care of before they can be the person that you want and deserve. Over here, love is patient and kind always. But it's just a patience thing. It's just that they're not ready. They have things to do. And it kind of sucks because it's like you're playing Monopoly, right? And you get the go to jail, and you go to jail. So your person's like in the go to jail space, and you're over here just going, passing go, collecting your $200, right? A couple times, maybe 3 times, and they are waiting. And so that's what it is. You're out there, you're getting your properties, you're building those houses, that hotel, and your person's like, oh, I get to wait, lose another turn doing nothing. So that's kind of really what I get with that. So now I did draw some messages. I wanted to throw that in for your reading. The first one, just know I'm obsessed with you. So your person is, and that's what I was saying, that adoration, really just thinking so highly of you, just goes back to like the very first card. You are everything that they could have ever wanted in a person, and they are obsessed with you. And from that, I also get that they are looking into your social media quite a bit. And then we have this one, I can't stop thinking about you touching me, fantasies. So another reason probably why they're stalking your social media, looking at your photos. And if you're posting those very attractive photos of yourself, you're getting their attention. No doubt about it, by one, you're getting their attention. So that's where I leave it. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I know, I kind of go off in these MIA things. I think most of you are kind of used to it, so just thank you guys that are patient and understanding. And if I'm not the reader for you, then I'm not, that's all there is to it. That's fine. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it provided some insight. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye, Pile 1. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the Ninja Turtle pile. I didn't go through them in the intro like I normally do, but yeah, that's what you guys are. Probably figured out by the timestamps anyways, right? Today's pick a card reading, since we haven't done it in a month at least, maybe a month and a half, I don't know. We're taking a look at your person's current thoughts of you right now. Everything is sorted out and ready to go, so let's get to it. Let's move this Ninja Turtle. And what are they thinking of you right now? Page of Candles, 6 of Candles, and the 3 of Needles. Clarifying these cards. Yes, this is a new deck. We have the 9 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Coins. A lot of fire energy. Fire energy is everywhere in your reading, Pile 2. Leo, Aries, Sag energy is what we have. Some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And what exactly do we have going on here with your person? So much wands, so much wands. Okay. So what I get with the Page of Candles and the 9 of Wands. Ooh, okay, give me a second. Let me grab a drink of water first. Hold on. It's this energy of your person, like, how do I word it? Because it's like this hot and cold energy, even though it's all fire. It's all fire. Don't get me wrong. It's all fire energy here with them. It's just like your person is so attracted to you. They're so drawn to you. For some of you, they're so connected to you. But your person has done you wrong, Pile 2. And they're kind of like weary. It's just almost like they're just, like when you touch something to make sure is it hot or cold, you just want to, or like if you're putting your foot into the pool, swimming pool, just to see is the water hot, is it cold? I kind of get that kind of energy. Your person's kind of weary, kind of cautious of you. I don't know, like a lion tamer. Like, I just get that kind of image, or Jurassic World even, with the raptors, like that kind of just very cautious. It's like a moth to the flame thing too. that's just what I'm getting with that first column. So very interesting. The next column, we have the Six of Candles with the Knight of Wands. This is all about you having so much attention. I feel like your person knows and realizes that there is so much attention on you. There's so many different people that are like keeping eye on you. It's not just them. I don't know why I'm getting this in both piles, to be honest. Usually it's only one, but this energy of other people being interested in it. You're like, your person is realizing that and thinking about that. And so we have the Knight of Wands, and this is where your person, I kind of feel like possessive energy. This is what I'm really getting with the Knight of Wands. And I know this is like, I always say, usually this card is like my player card, but I'm not getting the player energy right now. What I'm getting is your person's like, they want to get rid of these other people. Like, no, like, you know, step back the F up. You're not getting near my person. This is my person. It's this very possessive, jealous energy that I'm kind of getting, and them wanting to rush in, kind of swoop you up, and not really allowing anyone else to win you over. They don't want to lose you, is what I get with this. And so over here we have the Three of Needles clarified by the Seven of Coins. And really what I get with this, your person is, they know that they've disappointed you. They know that they've broken your heart because they really haven't invested in you. They've been focusing on other things. And so they know that that has led to heartache and disappointment on your end. So let's get your oracle cards and add on to this reading. Energies are kind of weird today. Not super weird, but not the energy as I usually get, I feel. I don't know. Maybe it's the same to you guys. To me, it feels a little bit different as the reader. We have the Door to Spirit. I can try to figure out what I did for pile 2. We have Puss in Boots, Wit. And we have Be in the Present and Dream of the Future. Interesting. Okay. Really, with the Door to Spirit, it's two things, right? The first thing I get is that your person, maybe it's more than two things. Is it three things? Three things. I feel, okay, as usual, I feel like there's signs or some type of like connection that they're getting. You know, a lot of people don't realize that they're more connected to the spiritual realm than they really are. And, you know, that's cool. That's fine, you know. I feel like that was the first part of it, getting those signs and synchronicities. The other part of it is your person knowing that there is something more to this connection than meets the eye. I don't have any Transformers. I haven't gotten any Transformers in my toy mini brands. I don't even know if there's Transformers. If I did, I'd probably replace Mr. O'Malley over here. He's like the resident cat for the Luminous account. But really, that's what I get with your person, recognizing that there is some type of a spiritual connection between the two of you. And the third thing, the Door to Spirit, for some of you, maybe it is where you've really influenced this person. I'm getting all kinds of crap from this card. Like I said it was 3, and this is like the 4th thing I'm getting. I haven't even got to probably the first thing that came to me. But really what I get with this is like you have opened this door to this world that your person didn't even recognize or knew existed or didn't believe that existed. It's like they're starting to see the magic beyond the 3D in reality. And so your person is opening up. Maybe they are becoming more spiritual, for those of you that are, or kind of questioning things more, seeing life in a different way. That's the third thing. What was the 4th thing? Like, I really don't understand how they expect me to remember all this. I don't remember everything. What was the 4th? The 4th, okay. The Door to Spirit. The 4th thing, the first thing that I had gotten, not those other, the first thing that I had gotten from this card was just kind of like, okay, God, if this is what's supposed to happen, then I leave it in your hands. Like they're opening that door to spirit and being like, okay, I'm putting my trust in you and you're going to guide me. And they're kind of like, whatever happens is what your blessing is, or, your will kind of a way thing. So I'm telling you, that's a lot. I know some of you kind of get pissed off at me because you're like, oh, that's way too much information. It gets really way confusing. I don't control the way the messages come through. I don't. I just get them. And this was a very complicated card. That was just one card, and I got all 4 of those different things because it's going to mean something to someone. And if they apply to you, then great. If it's only one, then great. The message came through for you. Look at it that way. And just leave the rest, because there's more people that watch this than just 5 people. Thank you. But, you just have to keep that in mind with the messages. It's how it works. I don't control how they come to me. I just tell you guys how it comes to me. All right. Such a mouthful. We have Puss in Boots, Wit. And you guys know that's probably one of my favorite fairy tale oracle cards. Your person, I feel like your person sees you, not that you're dressed like this, but I feel like your person is seeing you really just taking ownership of who you are and being proud of yourself and displaying it. And that's part of the reason why you're having and garnering all that different attention. And they also recognize that you really have this charismatic side to you, that you're very charming, very funny, very you just connect with people in some type of a way. And I feel like that's what your person is saying. And that just kind of adds on to that 6 of Candles card that was in the tarot section. And next we have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. And really I kind of just feel like that's the obvious, to be honest. Nothing really, different. I really feel like that's what your person is doing. They're kind of, and I think it goes back to the door of spirit. Like, they're in this point of, okay, this is where we're at. This is where it's at with this person. And with the door of spirit, what I was saying before about how they're just kind of leaving it up to God, to the spirit, to the universe, whatever, whichever one. I respect any and all of them. And so they're just like, okay, I'm living in the moment. Are they thinking and hoping of the future with you? Yeah. With that card, it's telling me yes, they are. They're thinking of the future. But at the same time, it's this, not calmness that I get, kind of this maturity. Like, whatever happens, what's that one phrase? Que sera, sera. Like, that's what whatever will be, that's what I'm getting. That's what I get with that. So, those are the cards. I have messages, so I'm not done. Okay. Of course, when I'm trying to read it, that's when it cuts off of me. I am not blind to the signs. I do see them. So what was I talking about? The door to spirit. That's what I'm saying. I know it's a lot to handle with my readings because I give you everything that I can. And that's why. Just the confirmation of one of the things that I was touching on with that card came through as one of the messages. Like I said, if you guys know me, the way that I do it, I shuffle. Even when if cards flip over when I'm shuffling, I don't look at them until I do the reading. I got no words, but there you go. There's that confirmation. I can't wait to dance with you into eternity union. And that just beautifully goes into that. They're living in the moment. They're living their life. They're doing what's happening. And your person's basically giving control to the universe, to God, spirit. Again, whichever applies. And they're just trusting whatever is supposed to happen, whatever is going to happen, that's where they're going to be okay with. Like, okay, that's how it is. So, that is your reading pile 2. I hope it resonated. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for still supporting me. I know I go MIA. That's just I think you guys kind of already know that's just me. So thank you guys who do stick around and who kind of know, yeah, okay, something, you know, she's just doing her own thing again. But I'm back, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Like, share, subscribe. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye, Pile 2. Hi, Pile 3. You guys are the donut. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Whether you're new, whether you're subscribed, thank you guys for tuning in. Glad to have you here. Today's pick a card reading is what is their current thoughts of you, since we haven't done it, you know, in a while. Since, yeah, I haven't been here posting, but I am posting again. Let's just get to the reading. Everything is ready to go, shuffled. Let's see what we have. We have the 8 of Needles. Let me make sure I'm counting that right. Yeah, that's the 8 of Needles. We have the Knight of Presents. We have the King of Needles, and then clarifying it. And yes, this is going to be a new deck that I have. We have the 9 of Coins, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Coins. Wow. Okay, so I mentioned I get this like all the time. It's a shocker when it doesn't happen in a personal reading. It's kind of a little bit of a shocker when it comes through in the pick-a-cards, but it happened for you guys, and you guys are the only one who's had this happen. The Knight of Pentacles actually came out twice. Wow. We do have some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Taurus, Virgo, Cap, and air energy are the strongest, but we also have some Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy as well. We don't have any fire. I think most of the fire energy went to one of the other piles. If you watched it, you know. If not, I'm not saying anything. But yeah, that's probably what happened. All right. What do we have? So what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Okay. Your person is in this mentality, like they are trapping themselves in these negative thoughts about themselves. They are just spewing these negative thoughts about themselves and why they can't approach you. Because to them, you are just like amazing. You're fantastical. I know that's just a word, but go with it. You guys are amazing. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're attractive. You have so much going on for you. You are successful. You are abundant. You are just in this beautiful, beautiful energy. You're royalty. I mean, this is like the robe. This is really what this is. It really is a robe. So you're like royalty. And here they are, like, they can't even sew, you know, fur. There's nothing with fur. Like, that's the comparison. But that's what I'm getting. Your person is trapping themselves in this hole of negative thinking of why they can't approach you. Also, just how they're not good enough. That's really what I get. And I'm not going to add any more onto it, because then you know me, I get different things. So let's go to the next column, which is the first Knight of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups. And so the Knight of Pentacles, our dear, dear Knight of Pentacles. Slow as hell, but when it comes to getting the job done, he's the most dependable one out of all the knights, who will get it done and get it done in the right way. Make sure every single last bit of detail is thought out, figured out, and you know, any possibility of everything that could happen. I mean, you have plan A, B, and C. Your Knight of Pentacles has plan A, B, C through all the way through Z or Z, you know, however it works in your country. Thank you to the United Kingdom, by the way. I think in Canada, you guys say it Z. Anyways, I'm sorry, I just had to say it. But yeah, your person is in this energy of like, okay, I mean, you look at this person, right? He's like, he has this book and he's writing his details. And I feel like that's your person. Your person does want to approach you. And so, you know, again, I'm picking up on this stupid hot and cold energy, which is just like, can we just keep it hot, right? Keep it hot, keep it moving. Not cold. I mean, I guess it's good that it's not cold completely, but there's still that hot and cold energy I'm picking up on your person is what they're thinking. But they are in this process of like, I want to approach them. They want to approach you, Pile 3, and they do want to get together, do want to celebrate, they do want to spend time with you. I feel like they want to ask you out, and they're just thinking about how to do this and how to go about it. And it's like they start doing it, you know, and I feel like you know, just something that you guys, you know, I like making it relatable to you so that you guys kind of have an idea of what's going on with them. What I get, it's kind of like when you think of, like, well, I'm going to do this, right? Like, this is my goal, and I'm going to do this, and you start thinking out everything, and then you're like, oh, shit, well, I can't do that. I got to do this. Well, I don't know if I can do that, you know? And I feel like that's where your person's at. Like, they want to. The enthusiasm is there, but at the same time, their thoughts are just like, ooh, they're kicking them. It's just... But really, they do want to ask you out. They want to spend time with you. That's what I get with the Three of Cups. This isn't a third-party energy. Thank you. Like, I have not gotten third-party energies today. I hope I didn't jinx it. I hope not. Please, please, please. We have the King of Needles over here with the Knight of Coins, which, again, is our second Knight of Pentacles energy. And this is really where it kind of all ties in. This is really, this I feel is just a combination of this. Like if we were condensing it, you know, I just think of fractions. I don't know why, but like fractions, you know how in school it's like they give you this 4/8, you know, and you have to make it, okay, make it, reduce it, and you got to reduce it to half kind of thing. I feel like that's kind of what it is. Like we're condensating this to this. Like if you didn't have this, this would be the whole reading right there. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Sorry. It's just the way my mind works when I do it. But with the King of Needles and the Knight of Coins, your person has this, they're really wrapped up in their heads. They're really taking this logical approach, which is probably another whole reason why it's taking so long. Because really when you think about it, there is only one card with cup energy, with water. And that's, you know, the emotions. We don't have anything else with emotions. I feel like your person is very much in their head about things. It's all coming from their head. They're thinking things left, right, and that's probably one of the reasons why they get into that. Because like I was saying, like they're thinking, okay, we're going to do this, I'm going to do this. Oh shit, but I got to do that, you know, kind of thing. And that's what I get from your person. And that is really what is causing this delay. So it's like this plus this equals this King of Swords. That's what it is. That's how I'm interpreting it, the energy today. So weird, right? I know, but that's how it is. And that's really what it comes down to. Really what it comes down to is your person does want to make a movement, but they're just overthinking, they're overanalyzing it, and it's only causing a further delay of them taking action to approach you. So adding on to this, what do we have? We have the Door to Romance. Lovely, 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 right? We have Survival, we have Hansel, and then over here, there we go, Take a Chance on Love. This, I'm kid you not, these oracle cards I feel like are so fitting, it's ridiculous. You guys, compared to the other piles, they all fit in good, but I'm just like, wow. These oracle cards are so connected. I could place each one of these oracle cards under one of each column and it would make sense. I could. So the Door to Romance, this is where I would put it, underneath the Three of Cups, because they do want to ask you out. They want to connect with you. They want to spend time with you. They see this Door to Romance with you. But your person is so freaking afraid right now. Like they're just filling their head with doubts. And this is what the survival thing is. When I think of, you know, I know survival, like, you know, just doing what you have to get by. Really what I get is like your person is thinking. I kind of get like Seven of Swords energy, but they're not being deceptive right now. They're not, you know, maybe in the past they were, and that's, you know, that's a whole different thing. But really what I get is just kind of like coming up with ideas and how to make this work. They're just thinking, you know, like plotting, making a strategy. That's really what I get with the Survival card. And that one, I probably would kind of stick right here. And then we have the Take a Chance on Love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. And really, you know, I kind of feel like it'd be perfect right here because that and that are very much connected too. But it is where your person is wanting to. They're wanting, you know, I don't know, maybe Survival should be over here and then that one would be right here, I guess. I don't know. It's not like it really matters, right? But really with the Take a Chance on Love, your person does want to approach you. Again, just wants to ask you out. They see the opportunity. there with you, and that things could just bloom and blossom into something very beautiful, very loving, very happy, emotionally fulfilling. And that's really, what it is. They want to approach you. They want to take that risk. They want to take this chance. It's in their mind. Is there movement here? Yeah, there is. But it ain't fast. It's the Knight of Pentacles, and you got the Knight of Pentacles twice. So it's not fast. But like I was saying, our dear, dear Knight of Pentacles. So slow. So slow. Like, slow. But, once they do approach you, it is something that is going to be stable. It's going to be very, very well thought out. Very well thought out. And it is something that is going to have some type of meaning, like value as well. It's not just going to be like, hey, let's go out. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it is. I don't know. But once they ask you out, I feel like the date is going to be just very, very well thought out, and just all kinds of things that they've took into consideration to impress you. So pile 2 and pile 2. Pile 3, your person does want to ask you out. They are thinking about it. They see opportunities there. They just need to get out of their damn head. That's really what it comes down to with the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. They need to get out of their damn head, because that's just messing things up, delaying things. They're just overthinking it. Sometimes you just got to go for it. But there we go. So I have messages. The first one is, I really do miss you a lot. And so your person misses you. And I feel like maybe that's part of the reason they're also in that Eight of Swords, especially if they have been deceptive to you. That's probably another reason for why things are where they are and why they haven't moved forward, because they're kind of just in this guilt phase as well. And then I have a second message for you, pile 3. Reminded of you constantly. Synchronicity. So your person is getting a lot of signs when it comes to you. They are getting the song lyrics. They're getting reminded of you, possibly thinking they see you out in public. Just things that, when they see it, they are just reminded of you. And that is it. So that is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Thank you for tuning into this one. Thank you to those of you who know how I am when it comes to this, and when I kind of disappear and go MIA. Thank you guys so much for being understanding and still being supportive. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. And thank you all for tuning into this reading. Like, share, subscribe. That is it. I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye, pile 3.